Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Cursed Legacy DLC for Dead by Daylight, going for the Bloodbath achievement. This is to down 75 survivors using the Oni's Blood Fury ability. This one's going to be done from the killer's side. You're going to have to use Oni for this, so make sure you grab him out of the DLC pack or from the in-game shop. Once you have him, the goal to get the achievement is to basically use his special ability in order to down survivors. So the way his special ability is going to work is it's going to first need a charge, and in order to charge it, you need to make sure you absorb some survivor blood. So to absorb survivor blood, which one you want to make sure you injure a survivor. Injuring a survivor will fill up the bar halfway, and then any injured survivors running around the map are going to leave drops of blood so you can follow them. You're going to hold left trigger in order to absorb them. You are going to move slower when absorbing, however, it is going to fill up the bar, so make sure you keep absorbing blood, and your goal is to fill up that bar in the lower left of the screen. Survivors will keep dropping blood until they get back to a healthy state. If you find yourself fighting a group of survivors, you can easily fill up the bar just by damaging 2 survivors instead of doing the whole follow and absorb blood, so make sure you keep that little shortcut in mind. Once you fill the bar up, you are not going to be able to absorb any more blood, and that square in the lower left is going to turn red. Then what you can do is you can hit left bumper to use the Blood Fury ability. It's basically going to transform you into your alternate form, and then you are going to gain access to Oni's 2 special abilities. The first one is going to be left trigger, which is Demon Dash, which should give you a nice little speed boost. However, what's going to count towards the achievement is going to be the right trigger attack, which is going to be the Demon Strike. So the way this is going to work is you are basically going to trade in your katana for a kana bow, and instead of a swinging attack, you're going to have this hammer-like attack that hits the ground immediately in front of you. It is going to have a pretty long attack phase, so make sure you keep that in mind. It's a little clunky to work with. However, it should insta-down anyone who it does hit, and then you can also use it to smash any obstacles like pallets, for example. So in order to get this achievement, what you basically have to do is you have to make sure you down 75 survivors using this ability. Do keep in mind, once you do activate the ability, it's not going to last forever. It is going to be on a counter. So once you run out of Blood Fury meter, you are going to basically revert back to your previous form, and then you are going to have to rebuild the meter by either damaging survivors or absorbing more blood. That being said, the most efficient way to work on this achievement is actually going to be one-on-one encounters. The reason for that is once you activate your ability, you are going to want to use the right trigger Demon Strike to down them. If you manage to pick a survivor up whenever you are in your alternate form, you're going to cancel out of it. However, it should preserve however much meter that you had as you were picking them up. So what you can do is you can use the ability to down a survivor, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you pick them up, which will cancel you out of your alternate form. Then just drop them, and since your meter was partially preserved, you should be able to rebuild it a lot easier and a lot quicker. And then all you have to do is just make sure you keep this up for the rest of the game. This is, of course, a cumulative achievement that does take place over multiple games. However, it is going to be a little on the grindy side, and Oni is going to be a very clunky character to get a hang of. But just keep at it, and once you manage to down 75 survivors using this ability, you should be good for the achievement. There it is. It's going to be for 40 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.